Understanding historical bias, a deep dive into language and history. Hello everyone, and welcome to our English language learning series. Today, we're going to explore a fascinating and important concept: historical bias. Understanding this phrase is not just about language learning, but also about gaining insight into how history is perceived and presented. So, let's dive in and unravel the layers of meaning behind historical bias. Historical bias refers to a tendency to view or present history in a way that reflects the biases, perspectives, or prejudices of a particular group, often the one writing the history. This can lead to a skewed or one-sided interpretation of historical events. It's important to understand that bias doesn't necessarily mean false information, but rather an emphasis or perspective that might not present the full picture. To better understand this concept, let's look at some examples. For instance, history textbooks might focus more on the achievements of one country over others. Another example is the portrayal of certain historical figures as heroes or villains, depending on who is telling their story. These examples show how the interpretation and presentation of historical facts can be influenced by biases. Recognizing historical bias is crucial for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it helps us develop a more balanced and informed understanding of history. Secondly, it fosters critical thinking skills. By being aware of biases, we learn to question and analyze information, rather than accepting it at face value. Overcoming historical bias involves seeking diverse sources of information and perspectives. This means reading history from different viewpoints and understanding the context in which it was written. It's about asking questions like, who wrote this? Why did they write it? What might they have left out? In conclusion, understanding historical bias is not just a language exercise, but a step towards becoming more informed and critical thinkers. We hope this video has shed light on this important concept and will help you view historical information through a more discerning lens. Thanks for watching, and keep learning.